Hey, what's up, guys? Today, me, Spicer, and my guest,
Eli.
we'll be doing our NFL predictions, one for each team. Each of us are covering our team's division, so I'm a Bears fan, and I'll be covering the NFC North.
And I'm a Seahawks fan, so I'll be covering the NFC West.
And we also have all the other teams in here. We just kind of randomly picked. So, to start off, I think we're going to go with our own team and then break out into division. I guess I should start it. I'm reading my division, right? Just double
We
checking.
can do that, or we can do it whichever way you'd prefer.
I'll read my team and then I'll send you my predictions for the rest of my division.
Okay, I'll do the same.
All right. So starting off, bold prediction here for the Chicago Bears 2025-2026 season. Caleb Williams does it. He breaks 4,000 passing yards. That's it.
Ooh.
That's prediction.
Cool.
I'm not trying to get my hopes up too much, but I think it's possible. I think it's very possible.
That's yeah. I kind of expected you to go for the more like the obvious one that both of us want for both of our teams. You know, winning the division.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I'm a
I
very
mean,
serious analyst.
yeah. I mean, still a very bold prediction, and one that I think could happen with the receiving core he
Yeah,
has.
I mean, he almost got there. He's like 500 yards off, and he had a rough start to the season. So,
And
you know, if he starts, yeah, if he's all gas, no brakes from the start to the end, he has it easy.
I was very straightforward with mine for the Seahawks. They will win the NFC West. I didn't think that was a bold prediction before I started watching people's like preseason like polls for like who they thought would make the playoffs. Nobody believes in the Seahawks, even though I feel like they are the only team that has gotten better in the NFC West.
Yeah, like
Uh,
the only argument I can see is what if it's Jets Darnold, or if it's the last two games of last season Darnold. But
True.
outside of that, they were already like pretty good early on in the season. They keep injuries down. I think it's a better roster. And it's not even like Geno's bad or anything or DK's bad. It's just
No, I
don't
feel like
think team got worse.
Darnold. Yeah, I feel like Darnold is a side grade.
Yeah.
I just think like offensive line. I know it was preseason, but they looked significantly better than than I've seen them since like the Russell Wilson era. So I just think the only team that I think reasonably has a chance to beat us out is the Rams. So I think that's our only competition.
Mm-hmm. For the Los Angeles Rams, Sean McVay's Los Angeles Rams, Puka Nacua wins the Triple Crown and dedicates his season to the late, great Cooper Kupp, who he believes is dead.
I sincerely believe that Puka believes Cooper Kupp is dead. I don't think he knows what happened to him.
The Triple Crown, I'm a little iffy on, but he thinks Cooper Kupp died. He doesn't know everything that happened. He came into the locker room before training camp. He's like, "Where's Coop?" And
Stafford does not have the heart to break it to him.
Well, Stafford's been dead for weeks. It's fine. He wasn't there. Sean McVay sat him down. He's like, "Cooper's no longer with us." Knowing damn well he's the one that got rid of him. Actually, it's probably a GM. But I'm sure Sean McVay was like, I don't really want this guy. I think Puka could win the Triple Crown. I think it only... I mean, Jimmy Garoppolo's not ass, so I guess if Stafford goes down, it's still possible, but...
Yeah.
Stafford's old.
He's honestly, it's tough, but I think he could still do. I think the Rams are still a really good team.
Yeah, I think he could.
For the Detroit Football Lions, they're going to start cold and make a hot comeback later in the season, ending 9-8, but sweep division. That's okay. So the sweep division is crazy.
Start cold is a little rough, being that their first two games are in division, and then week 5, I think they play the Vikings, something like that. So like, start cold's a little rough, but they'll win those 3 division games and lose every game until the last 6 weeks.
Saying that your Lions prediction was weird, but I didn't think it was that weird.
It's weird, but I could see it happening. I know they hired internally for their offensive coordinator and defensive coordinator, but I think it's still going to take some time to adjust to the changes.
Okay, my biggest concern with this prediction is their toughest games are in division, so they're gonna win the hardest games.
Yeah, they're gonna win their hardest games.
Lose out,
but they're gonna.
That's not. I don't know if I would call that an adjustment period. That's just fucking weird.
Yeah. Again, serious analysis here. I don't think it's the most impossible thing I put on my predictions.
Yeah, probably not. I think that my next prediction is also very, very real.
San Francisco 49ers. Otherwise known as Dr. Disrespect's favorite team because he thought they said 40 miners. Brock Purdy does the Monstar talent swap with Joe Burrow, but so does his defense. 49ers go 3-14. So Brock Purdy goes from just a system quarterback to potentially the best passer in the league.
Yeah.
But his defense,
but they just can't win.
headed by Robert Saleh, just turns to shit.
Yep. The real analysis.
I
couldn't be more serious.
This is more serious analysis than my Lions prediction. My Lions prediction is just fucking bullshit. It's just shit from a butt.
I love that it's also like their first couple of games are in division, and they're hard games.
The hardest games they'll play all year are in division. They sweep all 6 of them. They only win 3 out of division games against the Steelers, Cowboys, and Rams. I think would be the 3 last ones before they go back to Minnesota and Chicago.
Okay.
I love that we're starting with the ones that don't have a lot of argument against them. Well, okay, the Lions one did, but...
Okay. Wow, this is
genuine real analysis.
That might be that probably is true.
This is probably a real stat line here.
I mean, honestly, it might not even be that hard.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
You want to reveal it to everyone?
Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love will have more interceptions than Micah Parsons has sacks. And I feel like that's actually a realistic stat line.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just that's not even a joke thing.
I
it's
swear
just funny
to God,
to
Jordan
hear.
Love is just a gunslinger. He's not inaccurate. Sorry.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like a lot of quarterbacks last year had more interceptions than Micah had sacks.
That's true. And now Micah's pregnant.
Yeah, true. He is pregnant, and he's gonna have an epidural before the game on Sunday if he plays. I do hope that Jerry Jones finds some success with Michael Parson, though.
True.
Glad they didn't trade him.
Arizona Cardinals, one of the most fun teams to watch sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Arizona football, bad at football, founding team Cardinals. Kyler Murray retires after getting knocked out of playoff contention in week 2. He wins the 2026 CDL championship with Optic Texas.
I just think he should really start focusing on doing the things that make him happy.
He should just play for the Diamondbacks.
True.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would watch Kyler Murray play baseball.
Yeah, no, he's really good. There's a reason he is picked top 10 in NFL and MLB draft.
And I do want to be serious. I don't think Kyler Murray is a bad quarter. I do think
No.
that the NFC West for a while was like one of the best divisions in football. I just feel like the Cardinals look like they have a roster, like a genuine analysis here. The Cardinals are not going to do well this year, and it's not because they have a bad roster. I think that they have so much talent on that roster. But every year, I think that they could be a playoff team, and then they disappoint me, someone who is not a fan of the Cardinals.
Yeah, someone who's a fan of one of their division rivals is like, that's it?
Yeah. So I think that the Cardinals are going to place last in the division this year. I didn't see anything that they did in the offseason that really
got Josh
impressed
Sweat.
me.
I think they had an okay draft, right? I don't remember.
Nothing like super impressed me.
Marvin
You know?
Harrison got buff.
Yeah, I don't know.
His muscles have muscles now.
I've learned. I've learned not to get my hopes up on the Cardinals. I think that they're going to look good for like 3 games, and then they're going to be disappointing, and that's real.
You ready for the most serious analysis I've ever put out in my life?
I actually like this one.
It's so stupid.
The Minnesota Football Vikings. J.J. McCarthy has a similar season to Drake May last year, so much that the Patriots and Vikings just swap them.
Yeah. No picks,
I mean-
nothing. Just JJ for Drake May.
That's essentially, and they'll both probably do better. I mean, it worked for Jared Goff and Matthew Stafford.
That's true. That's true.
They'll just do better. And not that J.J. McCarthy has done bad. He hasn't fucking played.
Yeah. He hasn't passed the
So-
ball in his life.
He has in his life.
Maybe like 10 yards.
This one is real, and this just to reiterate, I don't remember if we said this in the first attempt at recording the intro or the second one. We are 2 games behind, so
True. Yeah,
Chiefs,
we're 2 games
Chargers, and
behind. Cowboys,
Eagles, Cowboys have already happened. So this is partially a reaction to last night's game.
Yeah. The San Diego Chargers, don't get it twisted. San Diego. It's San Diego Chargers. Herbert finally makes it happen. They place second and knock the Chiefs out of the playoffs. He's no longer what if. He's no longer the if man. He's the it man. That's what you're saying?
Yep.
I mean, Quinton Johnston figured out he can catch a ball. That's the point of being a football player.
I mean,
I
I think
did
that Chargers roster is going to be really good this year.
I just want to get them out of our mouths as much as possible, as fast as possible, so I'm just going to bring them up now. I had the Chiefs, so there you go.
Okay. Kansas City Chiefs, massive step back in record. This is just a Mahomes stat line.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a Mahomes stat line. I can explain
So
it,
you're
just read it.
Mahomes, 4,500 plus passing yards, 35 plus touchdowns, 12 plus interceptions.
Okay, massive step back in record. I did say this before the fucking game. I just think they have a lot of young talent on their rosters. Everyone they've drafted in the past few years has never lost a playoff game. Their first playoff loss was Super Bowl licks. And I think it's going to shake up a lot of their young players. So I think they're going to have a lot less focus generally. Also, they don't have Rashee Rice for 6 weeks. Didn't know this at the time, but they might not have Xavier Worthy the whole season.
Ooh, that's tough.
I don't know what the deal is. I just know he had to come out after like 3 snaps. The Mahomes stat line, he hasn't had a 4,000 plus passing yard season for the past like 3 years. And a lot of the top 10, I think he has like 2 seasons of 4,000 or 4,500 plus. He is on the list quite a bit for 4,500 plus. I honestly believed after preseason that Chiefs air raid was back. So I was assuming he's going to have more touchdowns. The offense is going to be more electric. So more touchdowns, way more yards than last year. And if it's an air raid, he's just going to throw more interceptions. It's going to happen. I was banking on the Chiefs to have a more exciting offense this year. That's the prediction. Denver Broncos. The Denver Walmart Broncos. Denver Broncos defense gives up 3 points all year.
I don't think that you're going to get more than that from them.
That's a 1985 Chicago Bears stat line.
Originally, I was going to say Pat Surtain or Riley Moss get Defensive Player of the Year, but I feel like that's too real for this. So I think that they're going to score more points than they're going to give up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it's not, but, you know.
Yeah, 3 points all year, that's a little ridiculous.
This is the one that I looked at you and I said, I don't even think that this prediction's possible.
I mean, it is. It's not likely.
Raiders. Okay.
Say where they're from, though, please.
The Oakland Raiders.
Yeah, baby.
Geno gets hurt. Senator Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's ass.
She's not a senator. She's a representative, I believe. Congresswoman.
Whatever. I don't care. She's not my representative.
What do you mean by that?
That's factual.
That's just factual, yeah.
It's the wrong state. Anyway, Geno gets hurt. Aiden O'Connell?
Aiden O'Connell, yeah.
Aiden O'Connell's ass. Raiders draft a QB in the first 2 rounds of 2026. I mean, I could see Geno getting hurt just because he's old, but
he's old.
I hope he doesn't.
I'm not rooting for him to get hurt. It's just
you fucking sick fuck.
He played. He got knocked out by a teammate his rookie year in New York. He was behind Seattle's O-line for a few years. Just Geno's been through a lot.
Dude, what are you doing? Are you trying to write him off?
No, I'm not writing him off. I like Geno.
He's not going to write back.
He won't write back. He never does. The Washington Commanders. They not only changed their name back. Can I say this? Yeah. Okay.
You can say the team that they're getting the logo from.
No, I'll say it. I don't care.
I don't think it's racist to say the name of the logo, right?
Yeah, no, it's not. It's just, it feels bad bringing it up. Anyways, the Washington Commanders, or should I say, I'm not going to say that. The Washington Commanders, they not only changed their name back to, so the Washington football team, or what it was before that?
Before that.
The Boston Braves?
Just keep going.
Okay. But they adopt the Chief Wahoo logo from Cleveland's baseball team of years past. And they start stealing money from reservations. President Donald Trump gives the owner the Medal of Honor for this. So you're telling me
I don't agree with this.
You're telling me Magic Johnson is going to get the Medal of Honor.
Well, yeah, that is what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I don't agree with this. This makes me sick that this is going to happen. But, I mean, I've lost a lot of sleep over this prediction, but I just feel it.
I think your funny ones are less grounded in the reality of things.
Yeah, I'm like the Long Island medium, and I made this prediction. And I feel sick.
Made you feel sick.
Yeah.
It's like Baba Yaga predicting the end of the world every year.
Also,
it's not Baba Yaga. That's John Wick.
You have the rest of the teams in this division, by the way.
Do I actually? I do.
I traded you the Cowboys.
Yeah, we traded Cowboys and Titans. Yeah. Okay. We'll have that one.
Okay, yeah, that one's a little real.
That one's real. It's a little funny, too.
I don't know if this is actually going to happen, but the New York Football Giants Russell Wilson gets benched and announces his retirement. I don't think this is going to happen, but I wouldn't be surprised if it did.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
He looked pretty good in the little bit that I saw him in the preseason.
Some people were saying he looked like prime Denver Russ, so I wasn't paying attention to Giants preseason, other than the quarterback room minus Russ.
To be fair, yeah, I only saw a little bit of his preseason, but I didn't see any lowlights when I was watching.
Yeah. I don't announce his retirement is the least likely part. I fully believe.
No, he's probably retiring after this year. I feel
he should have retired a while ago. If he never went to Denver, easily Hall of Famer. Now it's questionable.
Oh yeah,
if
he retired as Seahawk, he probably would have been a Hall of Famer in his first year of eligibility.
Yeah. He actually ruined his legacy by going to Denver and then keep trying to play football.
Philadelphia Eagles are going to have a Week 10 collapse. I mean, I could see it. So wait, who do you think is going to win the division?
Probably Commanders.
You think so?
I think the Commanders.
What's your ranking for the team? Actually, I'll wait till after your next prediction to ask for your actual rankings of, because I want to see what you think of the Cowboys first.
Ready? This is serious analysis. I do genuinely think this will happen.
we keep saying that this
is full on straight face. This will happen.
I want to clarify. This is so serious. Oh no! The scariest thing that could happen to the Cowboys is what has been typed in our Discord messages. Jerry Jones will have a major health scare, but come back healthier than before. The first part, you gave a lot of Cowboys fans hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I brought them back down to the reality of being a Dallas Cowboys fan.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel it just happens to the old people who are running the world right now. You get your hopes up, and then they're still alive.
They're still kicking.
You could cut that out of the video if you want.
Yeah.
So, what do you think this division will end as? If you think that
Commanders,
I mean, that wasn't
top.
even.
I think Eagles still in second. I think they'll win every game up to Week 10.
So you think they're gonna go 10-7 and make
the
play?
Or 9-8, depending on when their bye week is.
True.
Their bye week could be Week 10. I just don't know.
So you think the collapse is they're gonna lose out the rest of the season though?
Yeah, just like they did 2 years ago. Maybe they pick up one win after Week 10, but I don't know. I think there's something weird gonna happen. Maybe another game where Jalen Hurts just doesn't pass the ball to AJ Brown.
Just to reiterate for anyone out there, we're not experts, and this is all just based on.
I think we're giving better analysis than Skip Bayless. Colin Cowherd, shut the fuck up. Put me on.
I was gonna say, this is all based on one, just gut feelings about these teams, and two, trying to make each other laugh. Cause for sure.
I'm not trying to make you laugh. I'm just saying what I think.
Okay.
I think the most notable thing that'll happen to Dallas this season is Jerry Jones will almost die and then come back a 20-year-old man. Fuck it, he'll play for the Cowboys.
I really hope he doesn't come back as a 20-year-old man.
Dak will go down, and he'll say, Jalen, Jerry Jones is here. We're good. Did I say Jalen? Joe Milton III.
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking about quarterbacks that are super young with cannon arms.
Yeah.
I like Joe Milton a lot. But yeah, third place will be Giants, and then Dallas in fourth.
Okay.
I think the Giants really did improve by just there's something over there. That's not good.
There's something in the water.
Okay, Tennessee, the Houston Tennessee Titans.
You're gonna dead name them like that? Houston Oilers.
Sorry.
Hello?
Cameron Ward is even worse than Will Mayoman Levis last year. Cam Ward is even worse than Will Levis last year. But he shows potential.
I'm not down on Cam Ward. I just think that that's a big... More so than him being a project quarterback, the Titans are a project team.
Yeah. Cam Ward might be the best player on that team right now.
Probably. I mean, I don't even know who they. I can't even think right now of who they have on that roster besides him. Oh, I can't believe I just accidentally dissed Tyler Lockett. Oh my god.
You got Rico Dowdle. He's not great. Yes, we're using the nickname I like for this guy. Okay. The Indianapolis Peyton Manning Colts. The Baltimore Colts. The Indianapolis Andrew Luck missing Colts. Indiana Jones and AR-15 have an ultimate showdown-esque battle for the QB1 spot, killing each other and leaving Riley Leonard to start for the Colts. I love that we call him AR-15. His number is not 15. It is 5.
I think it was 15 in college.
I think it was, yeah. Is there another AR that has 15 as their number? Are we just mixing people up? Are we stupid? No, we're not stupid. We're better than Colin Cowherd. Better than Nick Wright. We're the best sports analysts of all time.
AR-15's not as good as the AK for the Cubs.
Shut up. Yeah, I really think this is Daniel Jones' breakout year. Indiana Jones, as I've been calling him this year. Riley Leonard will ride the bench for Indiana Jones.
I think that this might be
might be realistic
quarterback room in the entire NFL this year.
I made a YouTube short like when Daniel Jones was signed to the Colts, saying, "Hey, they should straight up just ask the Jets if they can have Adrian Martinez. Honestly, surely he's better."
Adrian Martinez might be good.
Yeah.
I'm biased. I'm a K-State fan, and he played his senior year at K-State. But then he also was the fucking MVP of the UFL, which I'm not saying that it's the same level of competition, but I sincerely believe that Daniel Jones could not win MVP of the UFL.
Yeah, no.
I just have no faith in Daniel Jones. I'm a hater.
No, this isn't Daniel Jones. This isn't Danny Dimes. This is Indiana Jones.
Okay.
Different guy. Houston Texans. C.J. Stroud bounces back, has a Lamar-level MVP campaign, but Cam Little wins it.
I know that's a bit of a Jaguars prediction as well, and I didn't mean to steal that from you, but I did have to say who I think he loses out to. Yeah. And I don't know another guy who can kick a 70-yard field goal in a game.
That's true. I don't think they'll let him.
I think the Jaguars' 3 wins of the year come from Cam Little field goals.
I'm ignoring the kicker getting a MVP part of it. I'm just ignoring that. Mm-hmm. I don't see it happening for CJ this year. I think this year will be worse for him than last, potentially.
Well, yeah, objectively that is true, but I'm not.
His O-line got worse. He has no weapons.
I'm not going for reality in any of my picks. I'm going for what I think in my heart. Yeah, I think CJ Stroud is probably going to struggle this year because fucking Tank Dell's still dead, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Um,
Joe Mixon is still injured, I think, so Nick Chubb is running back 1.
which maybe he's still got it. I don't know.
Maybe he's got it, you know?
I mean, he was great when he was the first running back for the Browns, but
True.
he's just dealt with a lot of injury. I just think that Texans team is going to be really beat up. This is actually the most insane thing that I've seen you say, and this okay.
I don't think it's that insane.
I think it is. I think it's.
I'm not even high
insane.
on him. I just think everyone else got not better.
The Jacksonville Jaguars win the AFC South. I
don't understand why I'm saying it. I don't know. I'm feeling it. I think Trevor Lawrence is going to show the world that maybe he isn't a generational bust.
I mean, they do have.
Look, they boosted up
Hunter.
their wide receiver room and their quarterback room.
I don't think they're gonna play him at both. Genuine, like not the way that.
Yeah, not the way he
played
did in college. Yeah, he is listed as a starting wide receiver and a backup corner. So.
Which I don't know. Maybe
but it means
they
I can still
it.
slot him as a independent defender in fantasy.
It just feels bad to see.
Yeah.
I think that they could finish second maybe. I don't know that
their only competition is the
Texans
Texans, and I think the Texans got worse.
I mean, it's not that they got worse, it's that they're not at full power and they're going to be at half power for half the year.
Yeah, true.
But I think a half power Texans could still squeak out some wins.
That's fair. Craziest thing I think genuinely about the AFC South though, I think Indiana Jones is in a better situation than Daniel Jones was in New York.
Why are you talking about them like they're different people?
They are, man. To me, they are. The New England Patriots. Drake May wins Offensive Rookie of the Year because voters forgot he's played before.
That's so serious. He's been a very forgettable quarterback for me. But I think that he's going to be better this year. Oh my God. The New York Jets make their first playoff appearance since Mark Sanchez.
Since
little
the Sanchez baby.
mention.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Look, people can hate on Mark Sanchez all they want, but the Jets haven't been to the playoffs since him, you know?
I loved Mark Sanchez, and he looks like a footballer.
He does.
He looks like
he is a beautiful man.
He's a little too handsome to be an American football player, if I'm being honest.
That's true. But he's a quarterback, so
yeah,
it's fine. They're allowed to be pretty boys. I love that we're just not reading into these.
Yeah, no,
I think the Jets could make a playoff appearance though.
I think they could.
Miami. Tua gets hit so hard he goes back to normal.
Well, obviously Tua's gonna get hit this year.
Yeah, Tua's getting
everyone's
a
watching
this
out.
Year.
He's gonna get a concussion this year. Everyone's saying that's gonna end his career. I think it's gonna restart his career.
Yeah.
I just have to be different. I think he goes back to normal, and I think that the Dolphins make a playoff appearance.
Okay.
Yep. The Buffalo Bills beat KC in the playoffs and then lose to Baltimore.
Yep. That's how I'm feeling.
All right. Well, there's a reason why you were never in the running to be his Pookie.
All right. Hey, man, I'm just talking here. That's...
yeah. I don't know. I feel like this is the Bills' year.
But do you think it's impossible that this could happen?
No, it's obviously not impossible. I just don't want it to be this year.
Yeah.
Because I'm more of a Josh Allen lover than a Lamar lover.
I think
like both
Buffalo
of them.
needs to beef up their defense.
They got Maxwell Hairston.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe he makes a difference.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean you're right, but maybe the Ravens defense is back at like peak form from when they had Mike McDonald,
Yeah.
but I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know why I'm reading into this too much. This one is just the most realistic prediction that we had the entire time.
Yeah, it might be, yeah. Other
And
than
I'm
that,
reading
the
into
Kansas
it
City
the
one, I don't think
most.
it's too far out. Yeah.
This
Okay.
one is just the easiest one to say. I feel like both of us have said this about this team.
Yes! Yes! The New Orleans Saints. 0-17 season.
I think that they had a chance to get a win when they had Derek Carr, except it came out that he wasn't going to play all of this year anyway. I think Spencer Rattler looked like genuine shit last year. And he didn't have enough time to develop at all. So I think he's going to take this year to get used to the NFL a bit more.
I'm going to be honest. I'm not big on Kellen Moore. I think he got the job solely because he had Saquon Barkley last year.
Oh, absolutely. I mean that whole Eagles offense, it just stacked talent-wise.
Yeah.
But
yeah, New Orleans Saints, I think 0-17 is very possible.
yeah. The Atlanta Falcons trade Kirk Cousins to Indianapolis, New Orleans, or Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. There is also a chance the Rams, if Matthew Stafford dies in like 3 weeks and Garoppolo's ass.
I think this could happen.
But I don't think the Rams are dumb enough to pick up Kirk's contract. So it has to be.
Yeah, it's the type of thing that Cleveland would add a 17th quarterback to their QB room.
Yeah, and no one would get fired.
No one would get fired.
Indianapolis, I think their coach is in the hot seat, Shane Steichen. I think
probably. I mean, they've been terrible the last few years. So
it's not like they have no talent on the roster. They just don't have a quarterback.
Yeah, they've struggled with that. Jonathan Taylor deserves better. Fucking Josh Downs deserves better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Tyler Warren.
This is the one that I said that I wanted to go make my playoff picture so I could even see if this one worked out.
Ooh, I don't hate it. The Carolina Panthers, headed by Bryce Young, who I do believe in, will get a wild card spot. Gods will weep.
I did put the Gods will weep part. Because it's against all odds. They were obviously they weren't the worst team because they didn't get the first overall pick, but they were one of the worst teams in the league last year. Yeah. They looked awful. I really thought that Bryce Young was just done for, but
and Andy Dalton got hurt, and then Bryce Young was slinging that shit. It's like, no, I think Carolina at least bounces back. Maybe not wild card, but I think they'll bounce back.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Baker Mayfield MVP. I love me some Baker Mayfield.
I love me some Baker.
I hated him in college, but whenever he went to the Browns, it's hard not to root for a Browns quarterback that isn't a bad person.
Okay, I was about to say, are you saying you're rooting for Deshaun Watson?
Nope, I'm not saying that.
I'm rooting for his re-injury.
Yeah, he's probably gonna retire after there's no way that he's just trying to get money.
Yeah,
I feel like that's all that he's doing at this point. This is not a Browns prediction though. We have that in a minute.
True.
I agree with Baker Mayfield MVP though. I think that it's very possible. He has possibly one of the best wide receiver rooms in the NFL right now.
Mike Evans is gonna get 1,000 yards.
I mean, it just happens every year.
I think Baker has to get probably 5,000 passing yards to get MVP.
He could do it.
He can do it. He has Emeka Egbuka, and Chris Godwin to also give the ball to. Bucky Irving has hands, right?
I think he has hands.
Yeah, he could throw the ball to him from time to time. He has targets. Tight end room, a little rough.
Yeah,
but
a little rough, but
it's Baker.
we need so many other options. I'm always a Baker believer.
Yeah, people say he's a mid to good quarter. I think he is an elite quarterback. I think he makes OCs look good.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Pittsburgh Steelers, Skylar Thompson, you remember him? That guy will be named starter midpoint of the season.
I'm not an Aaron Rodgers believer at this
not.
point in my life. I just think that he's. It's not that he doesn't have any talent. He's just too old.
Yeah, he's old, stubborn, egotistical.
Yeah, I think that he should have retired, honestly, as a Packer.
Yeah.
I understand going to the Jets that first year, even finishing out your contract with them. I understand that.
Well, he didn't.
But I understand. I'm saying I understand not just ending your career after the injury.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's ridiculous what he's doing. And yeah, I think his backup quarterback Skylar Thompson looked pretty good in the preseason.
Yeah.
Also, as I said before, K-State fan, former K-State quarterback. Love Skylar Thompson. He didn't do much as a Dolphin, but I think he'll be a mediocre starter for the Steelers.
Yeah. And then if he's ass or gets hurt, they could throw in Will Howard.
I am a Will Howard believer.
Yeah. Reigning national championship quarterback, so.
Yep. Okay. Very, very reasonable prediction here.
Very reasonable.
Baltimore Ravens, Kyle Hamilton gets Defensive Player of the Year. That's just fair. I mean, great player.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, that one's a little too reasonable to get too in depth with. Like, there is competitors, but Kyle Hamilton's really good.
It's not like a set thing that's definitely going to happen.
If some guy named Jalen Johnson has anything to say about it, I would love to hear his argument.
All right. The Cleveland Browns. This one is also very fair.
Very fair and realistic, a little funny.
Joe Flacco, Dylan Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders will all get to start at least one game. That's probably just going to happen. I can't imagine a world where they don't all start a game.
Yeah.
It's sad but true, but like when you have 4-5 active quarterbacks on a roster, because Deshaun Watson's not going to be active at all this year,
so he's inactive. Kenny Pickett is injured and inactive. They got rid of...
I forgot about that. Tyler Huntley?
Yes, Tyler Huntley.
But yeah, I mean, they just... When you have that many quarterbacks, you're gonna start them. I kind of wish I would have asked for the Browns, because I do believe that if one of the, like, Dylan Gabriel or Shedeur become like a franchise guy for the Browns, other teams are going to start drafting multiple quarterbacks that are both good. Like, I feel like it's just going to become a strategy.
I mean, San Francisco did. They got Trey Lance and Brock Purdy in the same draft. They didn't play Trey Lance like at all, and then Brock Purdy's their franchise guy that they may or may not have overpaid, in my opinion.
My last prediction.
Yes. The last prediction of the video is a bold one.
This one, it's not that bold from what we've seen from this division over the past decade. The
way you worded it, oh my god. The Cincinnati Bengals. Another sex pest will hit the AFC North. Someone on that Bengals roster is a sex pest.
I feel like it's very disrespectful to try to guess who it is.
Yeah, that's awful.
But
think about the victims.
The Steelers had fucking Big Ben. The Browns had Deshaun Watson, which it wasn't while he was on the Browns, at least that we know of.
They said,
then,
this guy has like 20 cases. Yeah, we want him.
And then the Ravens had Justin Tucker. And then I think one of the guys they drafted allegedly.
Yeah, Mike Green.
So, yeah. But you know, this one's like genuinely the least jokey one. I just have a gut feeling that something's gonna come out because something always comes out in that division.
Yeah. There's always something going on.
Yeah. So, that's my bold prediction for the Bengals.
Yeah. Fun.
No, it's not. Don't say that.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching. That was our bold predictions for the NFL season. I hope the Saints go 0-17.
Oh God, I hope so.
I hope so bad. Anyways, tell us what you think down below. Give us your predictions for your teams, I guess. Anyways, thank you so much. Bye.